We gon' be alright, yeah.
Hello and welcome to Purpose Over Problems. Coming to you from the Pop 4213 studios. I am Cedric, and I hope you're feeling wonderful today. This is a space where we unpack emotional bonds and remind ourselves that life is short, but purpose makes it meaningful. Let's ground ourselves in this. Man that is born of a woman is of a few days full of trouble. Job 14:1. We won't be here forever, so leave nothing on the table. Right shortly before my grandfather passed, he lost the ability to verbally communicate. But years prior, he would always tell me how much he loved me and how proud he was of me, to the point where it became a thing where I'm like, yeah, I know. But he also had a saying that he would say from time to time: if it hasn't happened to you yet, live long enough. In his many years, I would like to think that he saw how fragile life is. He's loved, he's lost. And he made it up in his mind that he would communicate those things, because one day there might be a time that comes where he can't say it. So when the strokes took his ability to verbally communicate, I didn't feel cheated because I knew exactly where he stood. I had those funny stories and I had those fond memories, and it made a world of difference. So I took that as a lesson. Leave nothing on the table. James Taylor has this song that I really like, and in it he says, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Telling them is one thing. Let's take it a step further and show people the way that we feel. In my personal opinion, that word love can always be interchanged with the word sacrifice. How can I truly say I love something or someone and not sacrifice for them? It's not a genuine gesture without sacrifice. Love, kindness, patience, empathy, those aren't luxuries. They're responsibilities. And it doesn't have to take a grand gesture. Dr. King reminds us, if I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. I want to share a real life story with you. A moment where love and grace changed everything. There's a trail not too far from my house that I enjoy walking on. A part of it is for the physical element, but there's also something about putting my headphones on, breathing in fresh air, and reconnecting with nature in all its splendor. And general etiquette on the trail is, when you're passing people, just to show a small gesture of respect. Give the head nod or wave, and you keep going down the trail. So as I'm walking, I see a gentleman, and I acknowledge him and keep on going. A little further down this trail, I see two teenagers approaching on bikes. And as I get closer, they slow down. And when we're really close, I noticed that it was a young man and a young lady. I noticed the young lady extends her hand, and she has something in her hand that she wants to give me. She says, "This is for you." Naturally, I'm skeptical, right? You never know what's on a person's mind. But I take what she had anyway. And it was a little scrap of paper, and it was a note that says, "You are loved and you are important." And it elevated my mood instantly. I stopped and I turned around And I said thank you, and I noticed that they were still waiting. They smiled and they rode off. So I'm going back to my car, and when I get close to my car, I see the same gentleman that I passed earlier. And he said, "Oh, young man, I want to share this wonderful thing that happened to me." And he begins talking. And right before he passes me a scrap of paper with a note that he received, I stopped him and I said, "You know what? That happened to me as well." But that little gesture, that thought, that small effort brought two people together to reflect on a positive experience. As a father, it made me feel wonderful because our youth are still emotionally intelligent. Our youth still care. Our youth, they still show courtesy. So for me, that was so powerful because what did that cost, right? A scrap of paper, a pen, a couple of words. But the impact was priceless. Listen, extend grace and forgiveness to yourself first. Don't beat yourself over. Don't beat yourself up over a misstep. Forgive me. Feel it. Process it. Learn and let it go. We have to make sure that what happened to us isn't still happening to us. There's a world-renowned chef that goes around and he eats strange things, but he had a really interesting life and he surrounds himself with a lot of diverse people. He has this quote that I get so much from and that I enjoy. And in it, he says, "Trauma not transferred gets transmitted." Why is this important? Because the old adage is hurt people, but heal people, they heal people. One of my coworkers, we talk often, and one time he said, "You know what, Cedric, we're vessels." And for me, it was very powerful because that means that we have to make sure that what's inside of our vessels is clean, it's positive, it's uplifting. And it's not going to happen all the time, right? We're humans. But when we can, we have to be ready to pour that positivity and goodwill into somebody else that may be going through it. But in order to do that, when you're getting ready, leave whatever happened last night in last night. When you're in your car, going to your destination, leave whatever happened before you left in the car. When you get to your destination, leave whatever happened on the roads in the car. And when you get back in the car, leave whatever happened in the car so you're not bringing it, excuse me, back into your house. Excuse me. We have to make sure that our vessels are clean because pouring into the next person is so important. With so much going on today in this world, we can't take it for granted that everybody that we encounter is in a good space mentally, that everybody that we encounter knows how important they are, that everybody in the world that we encounter knows that they matter. But in order to show people these things, we have to make sure that our vessels are clean, and we have to take that time to make sure that we're in a good space. I'm not going to wear you out with quotes. I only have two more for you. Bill Keane says, "Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. But today is a gift of God," which is why we call it the present. Maximize your now. It is the only thing that's real. What happened, happened. Nothing we can do about it. What may happen, and I'm guilty of this too, overthinking about something that's going to happen. But the reality of it is, if it's going to happen, it hasn't happened. So it's not real. The sweet spot and the key to this is, what can I do in this present moment to make things easier? Worrying does nothing for you. It won't extend your life. It won't change anything. And it's something that takes practice. Again, we're all human. But when we focus on our now, and put all of our good intentions and positivity in now, it makes a difference. Teach other people how to treat you, but start by truly knowing who you are and how you deserve to be treated. Whether we know it or not, our actions show people around us how to treat us. Whether we're intentional about it or not, our actions show people how to treat us. So take that time. Do self-care. Connect with yourself. Love yourself. Understand who you are and how valuable and important you are. And then through your actions, teach people how to treat you. Last quote. William Shakespeare famously said, "The world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players." Take a look around, and you'll notice that some people in your life are reasons. Some people in your life are seasons. Both are okay. Just reflect on those experiences, learn from them, learn about yourself, learn about them, and move forward with what you've learned. And hopefully it's something positive that you took away. Closing reflection / assignment. In the next 24 hours, I would like you to take a moment. Tell the special people in your life that you love them. Look around. Take a personal inventory. Breathe in that gratitude and let it reshape your perspective. If this episode touches the right person at the right time, mission accomplished. Thank you so much for spending your now with me. This is Cedric, signing off. Purpose over problems. Until next time.